Oh, hey. Good morning. $199.6. I'm going to take you through a little full day of eating and prep for my very first natural OCB, whatever the heck you want to call it, bodybuilding show. We are currently, let's see, how many days, December 3rd? 45 days away. It's like 20 degrees here in Virginia. Not really, it's like 50. It's super cold. Heat in my house is just now turning on, so we're throwing on some dog covers here. But yeah, today I'm going to take you through the basic 5 to 6 meals that I eat a day. The meals are really simple. I've been eating a version of these meals every day for the last two and a half to 3 months. And I'm down like 45 pounds and we're prepping for this show. I feel good about it. We're coming in pretty well. I'm meeting with my coach next week, so we'll see. But like I said, I eat a version of these meals every day. I've just changed proportions once and I've seen tremendous progress. So I'm gonna take you through it. All right, so I promise I'm not eating this in my living room. Well, I might. But we got meal one is a whole egg, a cup and a half of egg whites, a cup of spinach, and a butt ton of salt. To accompany that, we've got a half cup of old-fashioned oats with a little bit of cinnamon. The cinnamon just gives this bland oatmeal any flavor at all. But honestly, this is one of my favorite meals. If you salt the eggs a lot and just get some coffee, it kind of makes you feel really good in the morning. But I have this, and then our next meal will be in 3 hours. Oh, something that I also really enjoy with breakfast, just to kind of remind my taste buds that there is good in the world, I'll have a 3D. It's just an energy drink just to couple with my breakfast, gets me moving. But if you are on prep, I highly suggest, I don't highly suggest a lot of caffeine, but caffeine is like a natural diet suppressant. And the carbonation just tastes really good, and when you're on such a strict diet, it's kind of like, okay, this is a little bit of freedom that I can have in my diet while everything else is controlled for me and restricted. So I highly suggest finding like a favorite energy drink. And another thing would be Diet Coke. Those things hit and they're 0 calories, so you're welcome. Meal number 2 for the day. You can see this. I apologize for this interrogation setup. I just moved into this house, so it's kind of fresh, but we've got 7 ounces chicken breast, 4 ounces sweet potato, and typically I have 2 ounces of avocado, but I didn't buy it yet. I haven't been to the store. So we're working with about a cup of spinach, and I season it with like this garlic butter stuff, all 0 calories, super good. Like lemon pepper, everything bagel seasoning, whatever I can get on it. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I couple it with a Coke Zero, and it tastes pretty dang good. That's it for meal number 2. All right, so meal number 3. It's about 3:35 p.m. I'm about an hour from the gym, hour or so, and I'm having 7 ounces ground turkey, 2/3 cup of jasmine rice, a cup of spinach. I have the option of choosing a cup of any veggie that I would like, but I'm super lazy, so I just grab a handful of spinach and throw it on the plate. To add to this meal, I'm gonna grab whatever seasoning I can find. Buttery garlic salt always kind of makes it hit a little bit extra. You have to remember that I've been eating this same meal for almost 3 months now, so whatever I can do to alter that taste, I am definitely gonna go for it. Everything bagel seasoning is probably one of my number 1 recommendations. Tastes so freaking good. Tastes good on rice and ground turkey. Ooh, got some rice on the floor. I might go crazy and grab some mustard. Now I know what you're thinking, Steven, why in the world are you putting mustard on turkey? Like I said, whatever takes the edge off just a little bit. I'm just gonna put a little bit just to give me something else for the palate, because ground turkey starts to taste like ground turkey after a couple months. And that's it. And then in about an hour, we're gonna have some oats, and then we're gonna go train. Okay, so about 10 minutes has passed since the last meal, even though I said it was gonna be an hour, but I'm trying to speed along the process a little bit because I'm going to the gym a little bit earlier. So we're having 2/3 cup of oatmeal mixed with 2 scoops of whichever whey protein I have today, which is Dynatize ISO 100. I try to keep it protein isolate, whey isolate. I'm sure there's some science backing it, but I think it just digests. I'm not gonna say anything because I'll be wrong. But someone told me it was better, and this is what I've been prescribed on my diet, so this is what I'm gonna use. What I personally like about meal number 4, which is the oatmeal, is the whey protein that is mixed in it makes it a lot heavier and thicker, and it fills me up for like my entire evening and through my whole workout, which I think was the purpose when it was prescribed to me. So, thank you, Mr. Keith Longnecker, for your genius coaching. Tonight is a little bit different. Traditionally, after meal number 4, I would go to the gym, do my cardio, come home, have 2 scoops of Vitargo or dextrose, which you can find at your Vitargo and dextrose, and then Carbolin. Carbolin is the better kind in my opinion. You can get it at the vitamin shop. It's super cheap and it tastes really good. So I have the Carbolin, 1 scoop of the Carbolin, it's differently portioned. And then following the lift, so that's immediately after I train. Then I do cardio, and then post cardio, I have meal 5, which is 2 scoops of whey protein. So traditionally the same one I used in the oatmeal. But tonight I have a cheat meal. So I replaced meal 5 with the cheat meal. And tonight I'm having Mexican. So I will not be showing you the protein shake. But if it was a normal day where I was on routine, which I still am on routine, it's part of the routine to have the cheat meal, we would have just a straight up protein shake. But that's the whole diet. I hope you enjoy. If you're new to this channel, I'm gonna be posting once a week. I'm not sure which day yet, so they're gonna be sporadic, so make sure you stay tuned and get notified when I do. I hope you enjoyed this. If you found it informational, educational, I would suggest subscribing, because I'm gonna be posting all the tips, all the life lessons, and everything I've learned from losing 45 pounds total right now and prepping for my first natural bodybuilding show. I'm just gonna end the video here. Appreciate you. Well, here's a look at the, if you're still watching the video, here's a look at the oats. Kind of soupy, kind of yummy. I'll just go ahead and eat it on camera for you. Mmm, delicious.